Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve everything they want while others struggle and fail to find success? What truly makes the difference? The answer lies in how we think. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "A man is what he thinks about all day long." This quote is not just a profound statement, but an unchanging law of life. Your thinking shapes your reality. Thoughts are the core of every achievement. Imagine yourself as the captain of your life's ship. Every decision you make and every path you take stem from how you think. If you believe you can achieve something, you will find ways to make it happen. Conversely, if you limit yourself with negative thoughts or fear of failure, you create invisible barriers that prevent you from reaching what you desire. Thinking is not just a tool, but the guide for every action and outcome. Take a look at the lives of the most successful people, from global leaders, entrepreneurs, and artists to top athletes. Their commonality is not natural talent or luck, but their ability to master their thoughts. They understand that their thinking is their greatest asset, and they continuously train their minds to focus on the goals and values they pursue. Earl Nightingale famously said, "We become what we think about most of the time." This means that whether your thoughts are positive or negative, they directly impact how you live. If you focus on possibilities and opportunities, you will find them everywhere. But if you dwell on difficulties and failures, that is what you will experience. Mastering the art of thinking is not a natural ability. It is a skill that must be learned and practiced. Like a muscle, your thinking needs to be trained to become stronger and more effective. That is why I am here today to explore with you the 15 most powerful laws of thinking. These laws have stood the test of time and are practiced by successful people all over the world. They will not only help you achieve the career, financial freedom, and happiness you dream of, but also empower you to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. Let's start this journey with one simple question. Are you controlling your thoughts, or are they controlling you? Remember, the biggest difference between successful people and others is not that they have more time or talent, but how they think differently. If you are willing to learn, practice, and commit to changing your thinking, I believe you can achieve far more than you have ever dreamed of. The greatest journey always starts from within, and every profound change in life begins with one small decision to change how you think. Today, I invite you to embark on this journey, one that will not only lead you to success, but also help you discover the best version of yourself. Shall we begin? Your mind is the most powerful machine you own. It has the ability to turn any idea you plant into reality. If you consistently think about success, you will move closer to it. But if you allow your mind to be dominated by fear and failure, they will become your reality. This is the core principle of the law of the mind. What you think, you become. Thoughts are not only the source of all actions, but also the first step on the journey to achieving your goals. Every invention, great accomplishment, or even small step forward in life begins with an idea in the mind. As Napoleon Hill famously said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." This means that if you can create a clear image of what you desire, your mind will find a way to make it happen. So how can you apply the law of the mind in your daily life? First, you need to build a clear mental equivalent of your goals. This isn't just about dreaming of what you want, but writing down a detailed description of what you aim to achieve. Visualize specifically, what will your financial, health, relationships, or career look like when you succeed? Clarity is power. Take happiness as an example. Happiness is not a vague feeling, but a state you can define. If you want to live a happy life, start by asking yourself, what brings me happiness? It could be spending time with family, having the freedom to pursue a career you love, or maintaining a positive and healthy mindset. Once you know exactly what you want, you can focus your mind on achieving it. Similarly, if you desire financial stability, write down a specific target. I want to save 1 billion VND in the next 5 years. Yeah, this specific goal will guide your mind like a compass, leading you to opportunities, ideas, and actions necessary to achieve it. By consistently thinking about this goal, you will program your mind to prioritize actions that bring you closer to it. Health is another area where the law of the mind works powerfully. If you want a healthy and energetic body, visualize yourself in that ideal state. Imagine every healthy meal and every workout session as a small but essential step toward becoming the best version of yourself. This visualization not only motivates action, but also helps you maintain long-term discipline. Most importantly, the law of the mind requires persistence. You cannot think about what you want once and expect it to manifest. Do it every single day. Write down your goals each morning and visualize them clearly. Your mind will gradually be programmed to seek opportunities, solutions, and the right actions. Remember, your life today is the result of the thoughts you planted in your mind in the past. If you want a different future, start by changing how you think. Positive and focused. Thinking not only helps you achieve success, but also transforms you into the best version of yourself. Because ultimately, you are what you think about most. The world you see is not an objective reality. It is a reflection of your inner world. This is the power of the law of correspondence. As within, so without. Your thoughts, emotions, and deep beliefs shape how you perceive life and how life responds to you. Imagine that your life is a giant mirror. If within you there is confidence, joy, and gratitude, that mirror will reflect positive experiences from the external world. However, if your mind is consumed with worry, anger, or dissatisfaction, you will encounter similar negativity in your environment. This is not magic. It is a natural psychological law. To apply the law of correspondence, you must start by adjusting your inner world. One of the most effective ways to do this is to control your attitude. When facing challenges, instead of dwelling in anxiety or complaints, ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? A proactive approach and a positive attitude will not only change how you feel, but also help you discover practical solutions. Consider your relationships with others. If you frequently face conflicts or feel unfairly treated, it might stem from how you interact with people. Perhaps you are carrying negative energy or a defensive posture in your communication. Start by changing your approach. Show gratitude, listen sincerely, and put yourself in the other person's shoes. When you change your attitude, you'll notice others around you begin to respond differently. Mental health is another area where the law of correspondence has a profound impact. A person who is constantly stressed or anxious often experiences physical health problems. Symptoms such as headaches, fatigue, or insomnia may not stem from physical issues, but rather from negative mental states. To improve health, learn to manage stress. Practice meditation, yoga, or simply spend a few minutes each day breathing deeply and relaxing. When your mind is calm, your body will start to heal as well. For instance, think of someone under intense work pressure who frequently feels stressed. If this person maintains a negative attitude, their workload will feel heavier and their workplace relationships may deteriorate. But if they choose to change from within, focusing on solutions rather than problems, managing time more effectively, and practicing relaxation, they will find the pressure easing. Colleagues will also respond more positively to their calmness and professionalism. Remember, the law of correspondence is not a magical tool, but a reminder that all change in life starts within you. When you nurture your inner world, adjust your attitude, and focus on the positive, life will respond with corresponding positivity. Life does not happen to you, it happens from you. Beliefs are the foundation of your reality. What you believe becomes your reality is one of the most powerful principles of thought. Beliefs not only shape how you perceive the world, but also influence how you act and respond to life. In other words, your beliefs are the filter through which you experience reality. Imagine you are wearing a pair of colored glasses. If your lenses are gray, everything you see appears dull. But if your lenses are bright and vibrant, the world will look far more positive. Your beliefs function like these glasses. When you believe in positive outcomes, you start to see opportunities, solutions, and potential all around you. Conversely, negative beliefs will only lead you to failure and a sense of helplessness. The amazing thing is that you can control and change your beliefs. To begin, identify the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Ask yourself, has anyone succeeded despite having the same limitations as I do? You will discover that many people have overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles simply because they believed they could. They didn't let negative thoughts or the fear of failure stop them. For instance, many people believe that age is a barrier to learning a new skill. However, the truth is that anyone at any age can learn and grow. Consider Julia Child, who didn't start her culinary career until she was over 40. Her belief in her ability to learn led her to a remarkable career in the culinary arts. This proves that when you change your beliefs, you change your reality. Try this exercise. Write down a negative belief you often tell yourself, such as, I'm not good enough to do this. Then reframe it into a positive belief, such as, I can learn and improve every day. Repeat this new belief daily and act as if it is true. Over time, you'll notice a profound change in how you approach challenges and opportunities. Another way to strengthen positive beliefs is to seek out evidence that supports them. For example, if you want to believe that you can succeed in business, study stories of entrepreneurs who started with nothing and built their way up. This will reinforce the idea that if they can do it, so can you. Lastly, remember that your subconscious mind does not distinguish between positive or negative beliefs. It simply works to turn what you believe into your reality. Be mindful of what you tell yourself, because every thought and word you choose is a direct command to your subconscious. When you choose to believe in your potential, you activate actions and attract opportunities that lead to success. Let the law of belief transform how you perceive yourself and the world. When you choose to believe in positive outcomes, you begin to build a life that aligns with those beliefs. The right beliefs don't just change your reality, they open the door to unlimited possibilities. Motivation is the fire that drives you forward no matter the challenges. According to the principle of the law of motivation, your actions are guided by the results you desire. This means that every effort, commitment, and sacrifice you make stems from a specific desire, an ideal outcome you long to achieve. The clearer your desires and goals, the stronger your motivation will be. Think about the times when you were at your most productive. It was likely when you had a clear goal and felt excited about the outcome you could achieve. Conversely, when there's no clear goal, it's easy to fall into stagnation and lose direction. This is why clarifying your inner desires is a crucial factor in maintaining motivation and achieving success. To apply the law of motivation, the first step is to set a compelling goal and clarify the positive consequences of achieving it. Describe your ideal future in detail. What you see yourself doing, where you'll be, and what you'll feel in 5 years. This exercise not only gives you a vivid picture of the outcome, but also strengthens your focus and confidence to act. For example, if your goal is to double your income, paint a vivid picture of the life you'll live once you achieve it. The home you'll own, the vacations you'll enjoy, or the pride you'll feel in providing the best for your family. Next, ask yourself, what am I acting to achieve? When your answer is clear, it becomes easier to sustain motivation, even in tough times. At the same time, consider the consequences of inaction. Imagine 5 years from now, if you do nothing, would you be willing to accept that reality? Visualizing both sides, achieving and not achieving your goals, will solidify your determination to act. One effective way to boost motivation is by using the technique of emotional automation. Every day, remind yourself why your goal matters. Write down or say aloud your reasons each morning. This practice keeps your motivational fire burning and helps you overcome procrastination. The stories of successful individuals consistently highlight the power of the law of motivation. For instance, young entrepreneurs often face countless failures, but their desire to bring value to their communities or achieve financial freedom keeps them moving forward. They focus on the future they want rather than the obstacles ahead. This focus allows them to overcome challenges and reach their goals. Remember, motivation doesn't just come from grand desires, it's also fueled by small victories along the way. Celebrate each step you accomplish, no matter how minor it may seem. Rewarding yourself for progress helps maintain your energy and prepares you for bigger challenges ahead. Ultimately, the law of motivation reminds you that no one can push you forward unless you're willing to push yourself. Clarify your inner desires, act decisively, and never forget that each day brings you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. It all begins with understanding what you truly want. Let your inner desire guide you and become your unshakable source of motivation. One of the most powerful truths about the human brain is its ability to organize and turn dominant thoughts into reality through the subconscious mind. The principle of the law of subconscious action asserts that your subconscious works to turn your dominant thoughts into reality. This is why individuals who master the art of positive thinking often achieve extraordinary success. The subconscious mind operates like an automatic system. It does not differentiate between positive or negative thoughts. It simply focuses on what you repeat and concentrate on frequently. What you think, say, or believe consistently gets recorded in the subconscious and organized to help you manifest it. Therefore, if you continuously entertain negative thoughts or self-limiting beliefs, the subconscious will work to maintain that state. Conversely, nurturing positive thoughts and focusing on goals transforms the subconscious into a powerful ally, propelling you toward your desires. To apply the law of subconscious action, the first step is to identify your current dominant thoughts. Ask yourself, what am I thinking about myself and my goals every day? If your answers revolve around fear, doubt, or failure, it's time to change your mindset so that your subconscious can support you. Visualization is one effective way to reprogram your subconscious. Spend time each day clearly imagining yourself living in the reality you wish to create. For example, if your goal is financial freedom, visualize in detail what that life looks like. The sense of security, the joy of helping others, or the excitement of investing in projects you're passionate about. The clearer the image, the more the subconscious recognizes and organizes actions to make it a reality. In addition to visualization, positive affirmations are a powerful tool for subconscious programming. By repeating affirmations, you not only reinforce your beliefs, but also send clear signals to your subconscious. Use present tense affirmations such as, I have the ability to achieve my financial goals, or I am confident and resilient. Repeating these affirmations consistently helps the subconscious perceive them as truth, subsequently aligning your actions to support those beliefs. The success stories of many great individuals highlight the power of the subconscious mind. Thomas Edison once mentioned that each night before bed, he would pose questions related to his inventions. His subconscious would work during sleep and often provide solutions by morning. You can harness similar power by focusing on your big questions or goals before going to sleep. Another practical example is how top athletes use visualization and positive affirmations before competitions. They not only physically train, but also mentally rehearse each movement and every step toward victory. Their subconscious becomes a powerful tool that enhances their performance and helps them achieve peak results. Remember, the subconscious never stops working even when you rest. Feed it with positive thoughts, clear goals, and uplifting emotions. Each morning, spend a few minutes repeating positive affirmations or visualizing a successful day ahead. This practice not only programs your subconscious, but also generates the positive energy you need to start your day strong. Finally, understand that the subconscious doesn't decide who you become. You do. You must guide it with thoughts, affirmations, and visualizations aligned with your goals. When you properly program your subconscious, it becomes the most powerful organizational tool for achieving all the success you desire. One of the most powerful principles in life is the law of expectation, which states that you don't get what you want, you get what you expect. This means that success or failure in your life is largely determined by the level of expectation you set for yourself and the situations around you. Expectation is a deep-rooted belief that shapes your actions, attitude, and even the energy you bring to any challenge. If you have positive expectations, you will naturally develop habits, behaviors, and a mindset that supports your goals. On the other hand, if you carry negative expectations, your subconscious will work to reinforce unwanted outcomes. To illustrate, imagine someone attending a job interview. If they walk in expecting that they aren't good enough or will be rejected, their body language, communication, and overall demeanor will reflect this lack of confidence. In contrast, if they expect to do well, their confidence and proactive attitude will shine, making it easier to leave a positive impression on the interviewer. The difference lies entirely in their expectations. To apply the law of expectation, start by cultivating positive expectations. This is not merely about vaguely hoping for good results, but about strongly believing that what you desire will happen. To achieve this, you need to focus on two key elements: mindset and action. Begin with your mindset. Create a clear image of the outcome you desire, then repeat the belief that you deserve and are capable of achieving it. A powerful method is to use positive affirmations such as, I am an excellent leader, or I always find opportunities for success. These affirmations help reframe your expectations in a positive direction and build a deep belief in your abilities. Expectations must be accompanied by action. Acting as if you have already achieved your desired success is the most effective way to reinforce your expectations. For instance, if you aspire to become an expert in your field, start behaving like an expert. Dedicate time to research, enroll in relevant courses, and confidently present your ideas in discussions. When you act as if success is already a reality, you not only send positive signals to your subconscious, but also attract recognition from others. A well-known example of the law of expectation is the story of Jim Carrey, the famous comedian. Before rising to fame, he wrote himself a check for $10 million, labeling it as acting services rendered. Even though he was struggling financially at the time, Carrey maintained the expectation that he would succeed. He continued to work hard, take on roles, and strengthen his belief in himself. Ultimately, he achieved his desired level of success and received the exact fee he had envisioned for the movie Dumb and Dumber. And to incorporate the law of expectation into your life, maintain a system of positive reinforcement. This means celebrating every small success and using it as a foundation to strengthen your belief in your abilities. Keep a record of your daily achievements, no matter how small. This practice not only reinforces positive expectations, but also motivates you to keep progressing. Most importantly, remember that expectations are not just about what you think of yourself, but also about how you perceive others. When you set high, realistic expectations for those around you, colleagues, friends, or family, you contribute to a positive environment that encourages everyone to achieve greater things. For example, a leader who sets high but attainable expectations and supports their team is more likely to see exceptional performance from their group. In conclusion, the law of expectation is a powerful tool to guide and control your life. Focus on building positive expectations, act as if they are already real, and continually reinforce your belief in yourself. When you expect good things, the universe will work with you to create them. The law of focus emphasizes a simple but powerful principle. Energy flows where attention goes. This means that the thoughts and actions you concentrate on will determine the outcomes you achieve in life. If you spend your time and energy on major goals, you will move closer to them. Conversely, if your focus is scattered on trivial matters, the results you get will reflect that inefficiency. Focus is not just a skill, but a life strategy. In today's modern world, filled with countless distractions, from social media to phone notifications, mastering focus becomes a significant competitive advantage. Successful individuals are not only experts in their fields, they also excel at the art of focus. They know how to eliminate unnecessary distractions and direct their full energy toward what truly matters. To apply the law of focus in your life, start by defining your primary goals. This means identifying one or two things that matter most in your life, career, or daily tasks. When you fully focus on these priorities, the path to success becomes clearer. A highly effective strategy for maintaining focus is the one most important task. Principle. Ask yourself daily, what is the one thing I can do today that will have the biggest impact on my goals? Once identified, dedicate the first part of your day to accomplishing it. Research shows that the brain operates most efficiently in the morning. By prioritizing key tasks during this time, you avoid distractions and ensure that your most valuable work gets done. The Pomodoro technique is another excellent tool for maintaining focus. This method involves working in 25-minute intervals with 5-minute breaks in between. This approach not only enhances concentration, but also helps you sustain energy throughout the day. For instance, a writer can use this technique to finish chapters by committing to at least 4 Pomodoro sessions each morning. Focus isn't just about what you do. It's also about how you manage your environment. To truly focus, you must eliminate distractions that hinder progress. This might mean turning off phone notifications, putting your phone on silent mode, or working in a quiet space. A renowned entrepreneur once shared that by dedicating just 2 hours a day to uninterrupted work, he doubled his productivity. Beyond focusing on goals, the law of focus reminds us of the power of positive thinking. If you spend too much time dwelling on failures or difficulties, you inadvertently reinforce negative emotions and diminish your chances of success. Conversely, when you focus on solutions and what you can control, you generate motivation and energy to move forward. A great example of the power of focus is the story of Michael Phelps, the most decorated swimmer in history. Throughout his career, Phelps maintained a laser focus on every minute detail, from his warm-up routine to his dive into the water and every movement of his body. This level of focus not only enabled him to achieve remarkable success, but also helped him overcome significant personal challenges. Focus is not just a tool to achieve goals, but also a means to live a more meaningful life. When you focus on what truly matters, family, health, relationships, and passions, you experience deeper satisfaction and happiness. The law of focus states that you will achieve what you concentrate on. Dedicate time daily to channel your attention toward your primary objectives. Use tools like the Pomodoro technique, eliminate distractions, and create a supportive work environment. With unwavering focus, you won't just achieve results, you will take control of your life. The law of habit reminds us that the small, repetitive actions we take daily shape our lives and future. Habits are like bricks that build the structure of who you are. They can either create solid walls of success or barriers that prevent progress. The principle is clear. Good habits are hard to form, but easy to live with. Bad habits are easy to form, but hard to live with. To master your life, you must first master your habits. Habits are not the result of fleeting willpower, but the product of consistency. Studies show that forming a new habit takes about 21 to 66 days of repetition. This requires patience and discipline, but the reward is a more effective and positive life. For instance, imagine exercising for just 10 minutes every morning. At first, it may feel challenging, but after a few weeks, it will become a natural part of your routine, bringing sustained energy and health. One powerful method to build positive habits is the action chaining technique. Link a new habit to an existing one. For example, after brushing your teeth in the morning, spend 5 minutes writing down your goals for the day. After dinner, instead of scrolling through your phone, dedicate time to reading a book. This connection makes it easier to remember and integrate the new habit into your daily routine. Good habits don't have to be grand. They just need to be practical and consistent. You don't need to start by running a marathon or reading an entire book daily. Start small. For example, instead of overhauling your entire diet, begin by adding one healthy meal a day. Or, if you want to improve your professional skills, commit to 15 minutes of online learning each day. These small actions, when done consistently, lead to significant change over time. An inspiring story about the power of habits is of a man who faced financial failure. He decided to rebuild his life by establishing small habits, such as recording his daily expenses, spending 30 minutes learning personal finance, and reading books on investment. Within a year, he not only overcame debt, but also started building wealth thanks to those habits. In addition to building positive habits, you must focus on eliminating negative ones. Bad habits are actions, either unintentional or deliberate, that drain your time, energy, and potential. For example, spending hours daily scrolling through social media not only wastes time, but also negatively affects mental health. To break a bad habit, you need to recognize its harm and replace it with a more constructive one. If you often stay up late watching TV, try substituting it with light reading or journaling before bed. Habits not only affect personal performance, but also impact how others perceive you. When you consistently practice punctuality, organization, or positive communication, you build a professional and reliable image in the eyes of colleagues, friends, and family. To implement the law of habit effectively, you must regularly track and adjust your progress. A simple but powerful tool for this is a habit tracker. Record every time you perform a new habit and aim to maintain an unbroken streak. For instance, if you're learning a new skill, log the number of consecutive days you've practiced. Seeing this progress will motivate you to keep going. You are the product of your daily habits. Build small positive habits that are consistent. By doing so, you not only control your actions, but also create monumental changes in your life. Each day ask yourself, what habit today will bring me closer to the person I want to become? Start now. Small steps will lead to great success. The law of attraction affirms that our thoughts possess the power of magnets, drawing people, opportunities, and circumstances into our lives. Thinking is not just a tool for motivation, but a powerful force capable of shaping your reality. As a physicist once said, the energy from your thoughts has a frequency, and that frequency attracts things of the same frequency. The principle is clear. What you focus on, you attract into your life. If you concentrate on success, opportunities will come your way. But if your thoughts dwell on difficulties, challenges, and failures, they will dominate your reality. This is not magic. It is the combination of focused thinking, action, and the positive energy you create. One practical application of the law of attraction is to focus your mind on your goals as if you have already achieved them. When you visualize your goals as reality, you not only generate excitement, but also activate your subconscious to seek opportunities and solutions around you. For example, if you dream of owning your perfect home, imagine every detail of it, the colors, the design, the living space. Think about the feeling of stepping into your home each day, the laughter of your family, or the pride you feel in your accomplishment. To harness the power of the law of attraction, follow these steps. First, define your goals clearly. Be specific about what you want, whether it's your ideal career, financial stability, or meaningful relationships. This clarity will help direct your mental energy toward a specific focus. Next, use vivid visualization. Spend a few minutes daily with your eyes closed, picturing yourself living in the reality you desire. Add emotions to your imagery, joy, satisfaction, to make the experience feel authentic. Finally, combine it with action. The law of attraction doesn't replace effort. It works when you seize opportunities and take steps to make your dreams a reality. A remarkable example of the law of attraction in action is the story of Oprah Winfrey. As one of the most successful businesswomen and television hosts in the world, Oprah shared that she has used the law of attraction since childhood. She envisioned herself becoming famous and living in a spacious home. Her positive thoughts and unwavering belief in herself guided her through many challenges to achieve her dreams. It's important to remember that the law of attraction is not a magical tool to avoid challenges. Instead, it helps you maintain optimism and focus when facing adversity. One effective way to steer clear of negative thoughts is to write down things you are grateful for daily. Gratitude not only helps you appreciate the present, but also raises your positive energy frequency, attracting even more good into your life. Surround yourself with people who share positive energy and a drive for success. These relationships will reinforce your beliefs and expand your network of opportunities. For instance, if you aim to start a business, connect with creative and experienced entrepreneurs. Positive thinking, combined with practical actions and support from your network, will propel you closer to your goals. The law of attraction is a powerful reminder that every thought carries influence. Focus on what you want, not what you fear. Visualize, act, and express gratitude, because what you think about most frequently is what you will experience. So, the question for you today is, what are you thinking about, and what do you want to attract into your life? Start by shifting your mindset and let the law of attraction do the rest. The law of choice reminds us of a powerful but often overlooked truth. You have complete freedom to choose your thoughts. No one can force you to think in a way you don't want. You are the one who decides to focus on the positive or negative, on opportunities or obstacles. As the saying goes, you are the result of your thinking choices, suggesting that everything in your life, from your career and relationships to your daily emotions, is the direct outcome of what you choose to think about. This principle places emphasis on personal responsibility. Imagine two people facing the same failure. One chooses to think, I failed because I'm not good enough, maybe I should give up. The other thinks, this is an opportunity to learn and improve. What's the outcome? The first person may retreat and stay in their comfort zone, while the second continues to take action and is more likely to succeed. The difference is not in the circumstance, but in how they choose to think. Applying the law of choice in reality requires proactivity. The first step is to recognize that you have the power to choose. When faced with a problem, ask yourself, can I think differently? Is there a way to view this situation more positively? Acknowledging that you are not a victim of negative thoughts is the first step toward change. The next step is to practice the habit of choosing positive thoughts. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, but rather choosing to face them with a constructive attitude. A useful tool is to write down positive thoughts. Daily, spend a few minutes each morning or evening recording at least 3 things you are grateful for or proud of. This trains your brain to focus on the good in life rather than dwelling on the negative. For example, someone who has faced setbacks in building their career might write, today I learned an important lesson about time management. I know I need to improve my leadership skills, and I have a plan to do so. I'm grateful for my family's support. Such reflections not only help maintain a positive mindset, but also serve as a powerful tool to program your thinking for success. Another strategy is to develop a thought filter. Imagine that every thought must pass through a filter before it affects your emotions and actions. If the thought is negative, pause and ask yourself, does this thought help me? Is there a better way to look at this? For example, instead of thinking, I'm not good enough to achieve this, try, I haven't reached that level yet, but I can learn and improve. Oprah Winfrey's story is a prime example of the power of the law of choice. Born into poverty and facing numerous challenges, Oprah could have chosen negative thinking, blamed her circumstances, and abandoned her dreams. Instead, she chose to believe in herself and focused on learning and growth. Her positive thinking choices led her to extraordinary success, becoming one of the most influential women in the world. Of course, controlling your thoughts isn't always easy. There will be times when you're tempted by negative or self-doubting thoughts. The key is not to be too hard on yourself. Recognize the mistake, adjust, and move forward. Each day is a new opportunity to practice choosing positive thinking. Remember, your life is shaped by your thoughts. When you take charge of your thinking, you take charge of your destiny. Make it a daily habit to choose thoughts that empower you, motivate you, and bring you closer to the person you want to become. What will you choose to think today? Optimism is a powerful attitude that opens doors to opportunities and enables you to overcome challenges. When you maintain an optimistic spirit, not only does your mind feel lighter, but your entire life becomes more manageable. This attitude is not just about cheerfulness or ignoring difficulties, but about how you choose to face challenges proactively and positively. The principle that successful people always have an optimistic and cheerful attitude is simple yet critical in achieving your goals. Optimistic thinking helps you remain calm and clear-headed when confronted with unexpected challenges. Instead of dwelling on worries, you can choose to find meaning or lessons in unfavorable events. When things don't go as planned, ask yourself, what positive takeaway can I gain from this experience? This approach not only makes you feel better, but also enhances your creativity, allowing you to find more effective solutions. A simple practice. To cultivate optimism is to focus on good things every day. Even in a negative situation, try to identify at least one positive aspect. For instance, after a difficult meeting, ask yourself, what did I learn? How can I prepare better next time? These questions help shift your focus from negative emotions to actionable improvements. Writing down things you are grateful for is another powerful way to foster positive thinking. Each evening, take a few minutes to record 3 good things that happened during your day. These could be small, like a kind smile from a colleague, or significant, like completing an important goal. This habit helps you realize that even on the toughest days, there is always something to appreciate and be proud of. Optimistic people are not free from hardships, but they always find light in darkness. A classic example is the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before her success, she faced numerous failures: unemployment, divorce, poverty, and rejection by dozens of publishers. However, with unwavering belief in her work and an unshakable optimistic spirit, she overcame these obstacles to become one of the most successful authors in the world. Optimism is not inherent, but a skill that can be practiced daily. Start by changing the way you use words. Instead of saying, I can't, try, I'll find a way. Instead of seeing failure as the end, view it as a stepping stone to something greater. Your attitude doesn't just impact you, but also influences those around you, helping to build a positive environment and strong motivation. When faced with challenges, remember that you always have the power to choose. Choose to view problems through an optimistic lens. This not only changes your experience, but also helps you stay motivated, attract opportunities, and achieve better results in both work and life. Every step forward, every small victory begins with a positive attitude. Try cultivating this attitude and watch how it transforms your entire journey. Change is an integral part of life, whether you are ready for it or not. Everything around us, technology, economics, society, and people, is in constant flux. In today's fast-paced world, resistance to change not only leaves you behind, but also limits your potential for growth. The principle that life changes when you change is not merely advice, but a foundational rule for achieving progress in any area. Many people fear change because it is often accompanied by uncertainty. However, change is an opportunity to grow, expand your limits, and discover new possibilities. Instead of resisting change, embrace it with readiness. Ask yourself, how can I turn this change into an advantage for myself? This question unlocks new directions rather than trapping you in fear or stagnation. To develop the ability to embrace change, constant learning and skill development are essential. What you know today might become outdated tomorrow. For example, in modern workplaces, technology continuously transforms how we work. Invest time in improving your technological skills or learning new tools. If the market is shifting toward artificial intelligence, spend time understanding and adapting to its applications. This not only keeps you competitive, but also creates opportunities to lead in your field. Change also requires flexibility in thinking. Old beliefs and habits may no longer align with new realities. Learn to let go of what no longer serves you and be open to trying new things. A powerful example comes from the entertainment industry. Blockbuster, once a giant in movie rentals, failed to adapt to the trend of streaming services and was ultimately overtaken by Netflix. Meanwhile, Netflix continually transformed its business model to meet market demands and is now one of the leading entertainment companies worldwide. To turn change into an opportunity, start by building a positive attitude toward it. Instead of viewing it as a threat, See it as a challenge to overcome and a chance to grow. Whenever you face change, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? For example, if you transition to a new job or work environment, focus on the skills you can develop or the new relationships you can build rather than dwelling on the initial discomfort. Remember, change doesn't always happen as you expect, but you have control over how you respond to it. A useful strategy is to actively seek out change rather than waiting for it to happen. This keeps you one step ahead and more confident when facing new situations. For instance, try altering a daily habit, such as reorganizing your tasks or exploring a new hobby. These small changes help you become more adaptable and better equipped to handle larger transformations. Life is a journey of constant change, and successful people are those who leverage change to move forward. Let every change become an opportunity to enhance your abilities, broaden your perspective, and move closer to your goals. When you change your perception of change, your life will transform for the better. Thought is the invisible force that guides every aspect of your life. It shapes how you perceive the world, determines how you respond to challenges, seize opportunities, and move toward success. Everything you experience, relationships, career, achievements, originates from the thoughts in your mind. Think about the most successful individuals you admire. What sets them apart is not their starting point circumstances or innate talent, but their ability to master their thinking and use it as a tool to break through any limitation. The laws of thinking we have explored together are not mere theories or empty advice. They are principles tested over time, applied by extraordinary individuals throughout history. From believing in your inner strength, focusing on your goals, embracing change, to learning from failure, each law carries its unique power, yet all aim for the same purpose: to help you transform your thinking and thereby transform your life. Everyone has the power to master their mindset, but it doesn't happen by chance. It requires commitment and action. If you want real change, start today. Choose one law from what you've learned and apply it to your daily life. Perhaps you'll begin by visualizing your goals more clearly, focusing on positivity, or building a small but sustainable habit. Every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Do not worry if results don't come immediately. The power of thought lies not in sudden leaps, but in small, consistent improvements over time. Remember, every great achievement is built upon tiny, persistent actions. Your mind is like a garden. If you diligently plant seeds of positive thinking, nurture them with discipline and action, that garden will bloom with the flowers of success, happiness, and fulfillment. Ask yourself this question: where do I want my thinking to take me in 5, 10, or 20 years? The answer will reveal that the only way to achieve your dreams is to start shaping your thoughts right now. Challenges in life will never disappear, but with the right mindset, you can turn them into opportunities for growth and advancement. This will not only help you reach your goals, but also bring a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Remember, you have the power to change everything around you, but that change must begin within. Every day is an opportunity to think better, live more positively, and act with greater strength. Believe in yourself, trust in the journey you're pursuing, and continually cultivate the power of your mind. Your future is not dictated by circumstances, but by the thoughts you choose today. So why not choose thoughts that will take you where you've always wanted to be? You are the architect of your life. Use these laws of thinking as tools to build a life you're proud of. Don't wait for a perfect moment, because the perfect moment is right now. Act, change, and let the world witness the incredible power you hold within your mind. Everything you dream of is within your grasp. It all starts with the way you think.